Course in Miracles number 182, and we're talking about undoing what is not real. A miracle is actually undoing what's not real, what is not truth, what is not reality in the eyes and mind of God. So much of that is just kind of recapping what you may have heard if you've ever listened to that before. But also, most of us, all of us probably, including myself, need to be undoing what is not real. Many examples of this: fear is not real, but we perceive it to be real. How do we undo that? It takes a miracle. Who walks besides us for that miracle? The Holy Spirit. Who is able to hear the voice of the Holy Spirit? The person who sees God, who sees Christ, who sees the vision of Christ in them. So it's a work in progress for all of us, or most people, because we have to take the time to see how Christ would see. A long time ago, I did a lesson about, above all, I want to see. Above all, you and me would want to see so we could have the undoing of what is not real. Pain, sickness, hurt, fear, like I talked about, has the ability to be undone by welcoming in the Holy Spirit, by walking alongside with God, by having the vision of Christ. And then when I was reading and looking over notes for this, like, man, I go through my day, many segments of my day, I'm in another world, in this world, but also probably in another world, and not like in a heavenly mindset. So not easy, right? But what on undoing what is not real, you have to know, like, your fear is not real. You perceived it. So your perception may have drawn it into reality, but you think it's real, but it's not. We've talked about our function here before as forgiveness. Forgiveness is undoing somebody's error. Somebody made a mistake, somebody made an error, and that is giving the miracle by undoing it and seeing as it's never happened, because that is a child of God. When you stand on holy ground, when you awaken from the dream, you're doing that because you're saying, I'm forgiving. I'm undoing what wasn't real, wasn't of Christ, wasn't reality and the truth of God. So you're giving that to somebody else, and what you get returns. Now, many people go through their day attacking, saying, say, this is what happens when you don't do what I want you to do, or this is what happens when these people don't see things my way, of a world viewpoint. Boy, you just keep everybody, including yourself, stuck in this fear, this anxiety, this stress, and we got to undo that. We got to undo what is not real, and by doing that,